revolution.
Bookmarklets on standby.
Log online, fan page loaded and ready.
Player stats, loaded. Health check, go.
Weapons check. Eyes check. Complete.
We have launched for the Informant podcast in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Informant podcast. The Pistol Pete from Stockholm. Tonight I have with me Jennifer, the Mafia Wars loot lady, Jana, Mig Death by Gucci, and somewhere in the vapor is Chainsaw Jester. I'm sure he'll be with us after Skype updates or whatever else. So
he snuck into the hopper, but Mike wasn't there, and now he's trying to get out.
Mike's on the road.
Yeah, he's at the races.
Off to Talladega.
Yep. Talladega. I can't hear that without thinking of the movie. So that's what I picture when I think of Mike at the races.
Yep.
Probably
Awesome.
the same thing.
Yeah. So anybody do anything interesting this week?
All kinds of interesting stuff. It's fall. We're doing pumpkin patch tomorrow and going to visit the B-17.
Oh, nice.
Which my son hopefully will
B-17?
like. Yeah. A B-17.
Oh, Chester made it out of the hopper.
Yeah, but he sounds like he's still in there. It's hard to hear him.
Let Mike alone. He's trying to have a weekend off.
Well, that's the problem, is that he's out, and that's why I'm in the damn hopper.
Someone has to keep
I'm
it.
taking one for the team, you bastards.
It's a dirty job.
Well, we're welcome.
She
Glad
said.
you made it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Skype keeps
missed you.
updating, and it pisses me off.
Every day, it seems like. It's annoying.
I know.
Well, knock on wood.
Especially
It
when
hadn't
you're
happened.
in a hurry. Like if you get booted from a conversation and you want to get back into it, and then it says update.
I know.
You
when
really
you're like,
are getting into the family dramas.
Oh, I don't even want to mention family drama.
Neither do I.
Ass is
Subject.
recruiting members.
What the hell was that?
The ass is open for recruitment.
Yeah,
After the great purge of 2011.
yeah. We
So you finally flushed some of your members?
did. And some left on their own. They tried to stage it out to make it look more a big to do, but it was just like maybe 10 people.
So you had 10 people that had diarrhea from the mouth. They got executed.
Yeah,
And they got
so
flushed
eloquent.
out, and now your ass is wide open for more
yeah.
She
We're looking.
said.
gerbils.
Yeah, it was. It's not as bad as it sounds. It was just some people wanted the family to go in a different direction, and we try to keep the wall just kind of Mafia war stuff, and some people put inappropriate stuff that offends others. So dealing with all that, this big stem of drama was created, and then
I hate to tell you that's just normal family life. You're always going to have some bad apples that actually just create drama. And some
I
people
know.
they don't even mean it. It's just the way shit happens. As they start to talk, it just spews forth crap.
It happens too, daily.
Yeah, and you're going to have people that come in that are going to be like that. So
Yeah, well, I think it's best they're now in a family that does more what they want to do. So
So it wasn't the right fit. Move on.
we're happier. Yeah, we got some. I posted a blog post that we were recruiting, and we got some pretty heavy hitters that applied.
Really? Everybody
Yeah.
wants to be an ass.
Well, I think it's people that are strong that don't want to be in a warring family, is what I think it is.
So it's a bunch of scripting freaks that have nothing better to do.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So if you're interested, apply.
Yeah, I mean it's simple. I mean there's all walks of life.
Yeah, wasn't there someone that made a rant
Yep.
once that said she
I don't
wanted
apply
to
to
be in
Meg
the
for Christ's
house?
sakes. I don't want that.
Yeah, and you didn't have any openings then.
She wants
so.
to be in your ass.
Mm-hmm. In her ass family.
Yes. And then maybe we'll go to battle with Mig.
Well, that's a touchy subject there.
Go ahead.
just pick the right time of day.
Well,
Yeah, pizza.
we beat Stockholm.
Yeah, no
and
kidding.
Stockholm, so
Not
it
cool.
should be easy to beat you.
No, all right. There will be a second battle, Pete,
Yeah, I know.
He knows.
and Mig will actually be awake.
Right. When you send me the invitation, I'll accept it again.
So
When you know that we're
Chocolate
not
out.
there. Sneaky Pete. I told him he should change his
Slick
no, you
Pete.
see what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually send it.
right
I
now.
am going to send it to where any time within that 4 hours we're there. We'll be there for at least 5 or 6 hours.
Oh dear. Yeah,
You
no,
should,
that's
not accept it for a while, Pete, till they get.
What the hell's going on, Pete?
Huh?
He's just cutting
Holy
everybody off.
mackerel! He just
He just had a
That was
moment.
abrupt.
Yeah, it was.
I thought Jana always asks what's going on. It's not- no.
Chester scared me.
I don't even know what we're talking about. I've lost track.
You threw us all off, man.
You said you had a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
I do.
What's happening?
Actually, all right. So let me give you the quick rundown. One of the big things is that the stats.
My what?
Stats. There's
Family stuff.
the family stats, the missing family stats.
Ugh.
I got some clarification over what happened. There was some server problems at Zynga, and the stats were gone. The backup stuff, the backup routines that they had in place failed at the same time, so there was no restoring them. So, and they have no plans on actually restoring them either. However, Ike had a brilliant idea, and what we're going to do on Spockholm is go in and do an adjustment on the leaderboard stats on our copy of the stats. So, which is where most people are looking anyway to go look at their stats. So if they go in there and look, we've already identified all the offsets, the lost ices and the lost kills, and we're going to go ahead and readjust the stats on our end to reflect what was missed.
You're
Nice.
going to adjust what on your end?
The stats.
The stats.
How many ices you've had. Can I ask
Sorry,
a
we've been
question?
talking ass the whole
Oh.
time.
Yeah,
He can't get his mind out of the gutter.
I have a question, Pete.
sure.
There were two families that customer
That
support.
walk into a bar?
No. Well, customer support decided that these families were going to get their ices back. So they added a little over 1 million ices to each of those families.
Right.
That pisses
When
me
you
off.
do that, can you make sure that those families...
Oh yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because I want it to be accurate.
Yeah, the offset will only accommodate those people that are now have a difference between where they were and where they were supposed to be. So if they've gotten credited back their 1 million ices, then they're not going to see the offset.
Okay, good.
And
Not
then-
that I'm bitter or anything.
Yeah, no, but that's only fair. No,
Yeah.
you don't want them now to be up 1 million, get all the ices credited
No.
back on,
Well, they booted us to 4th place.
Yeah, well,
We should be second.
Wah.
you should actually start seeing, I think the changes have already been done. Zynga does have the information on the differences in the ices, so should they choose to ever fix it themselves, then it'll all be fixed. But
What makes me mad that they never even acknowledged the problem and they didn't do anything about it. So you had to squander to find out stuff.
I went
You got what?
deep into the belly of the whale.
Sounds like well, it's nice to get some
Well done, Jonah.
confirmation.
Well, and if they're not going to fix it for everybody, they should fix the adjustments they made on those two families.
I think the intention and plan was that no one was to be fixed, and they were just going to leave it as, oops, we had an accident, which is fine. I mean, I get that. I mean,
Right,
it
that's
wasn't
fine.
the end of the world.
Where's our gold mystery bags? Jeez.
Yeah, dang, we need our gold mystery
Yeah.
bags. So, pretty big news. So,
That's amazing, but I can't wait. That's exciting.
yep. So that'll be fixed.
Jeez, you get excited over little things.
Little things in
It's
life.
not little. It's huge.
That's what she said.
That's what you hope she says.
Didn't need to know that.
Oh,
Awesome.
jeez. What else is up?
Okay, the other big thing, or not big thing, but it's actually a small thing, is all right, Chester, waiting.
That's what
waiting.
she said.
Okay,
To you.
we created a new Spocklet called Assassin NPC, and it's
What's that
for
do?
non-players. And you know when you have these missions and you have to attack these
The orange
the
lettered.
orange lettered people, the henchmen or whatever else
Yeah.
that ends up on your fight list and drives you nuts. Well, this little Spocklet will actually go out and find them all and then actually knock them all out for you, as long as you got the stamina to do it.
Oh, I can't wait for the new mission to try it.
Nice. Because I'm seriously getting some tendonitis.
Well, it seems like as the missions progress, they keep adding more and more. Like the last one was like 25 of them, 30 of them, and you're just like, click, look, and the screen jumps as you get them, so that's very annoying. That will be nice.
And then the other news, we did have an outage on the Spockholm site on our main Spocklets server, and within 9 minutes, everything was back up, and we were back in business again.
I thought it was 18 minutes. minutes.
Was it 18 minutes? I like
Yeah.
9 better. It sounds so much more impressive.
That's what Martin said on the Spot homepage.
Yeah. Anyway, 19 minutes later, it was all back up and running, fully functional. But it also did allow us to find a breakdown in our process that we could now accommodate for, so that the toolbar won't break should that happen again. So
I have a request for you, Pete, from
Yeah.
Anne, one of my MIG sisters, would like to know if you could update the video tutorial on the toolbar.
Okay, I could do that.
She says she's geek challenged, but a wannabe. So she needs a little help.
I could do that. I probably should anyway, because there were things we were planning on putting in that didn't make it. And then when it actually released, we pulled a couple of things out, like we had originally one-click banking that never made it in. You know, now with this next version that we keep calling the golden toolbar is, you know, obviously now the ability to search all the spotlets from within it. And I know, you know, we've started to trickle out some beta testing of it to a couple of people, you know, just to make sure that we're heading down the right path. And then once we do that, then it'll hit, you know, a little bit larger beta group, and then it'll be out and available to the public.
The slow
After
roll.
that, yeah, we're doing a little bit of a slow roll.
Zanga.
Can you?
Well, actually, I call it beta testing. It's not really a slow roll, because I'm not saying that I'm, you know, giving it to the masses. I'm very selective in who gets it. They just kind of pick. Well, I'll give it to 1/4 of the population.
Server 20.
Or half and make the other half wait.
That's right.
Or half, and then 45% wait, and then 5% that never get it.
You know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking what they do is they get together. Hey, you want to see how many people we can piss off? Watch this. And they do a battle. Each dev group does a battle to see how many
What a
people they can
bonus.
piss off in the family.
Or like, how many customer support tickets can we get generated?
Oh man. So, but yes, I'll do a new video. I've actually got to start catching back up on videos, because I need to
You're
do
gonna put
some.
midgets in it?
Yeah.
Can
Oh,
I make a request on
Brilliant.
the toolbar video?
Yes.
Can you leave your opening in when you talk about it, and then you say, this is actually the actual toolbar that you can actually use?
The actual?
From the
Okay.
Department of Redundancy Department?
Yes, I'm
You
guessing
should
so.
actually do that.
That made me laugh when I watched it.
I'll probably do that again, even
Well,
if I started from scratch.
It was more exciting back then because no one had seen it yet.
Right.
So it was important to emphasize
That it was the actual toolbar that you would see. Yeah.
Awesome.
And that's it. That's it for me. So
Awesome.
I'll let Jen carry on and cover all the other game changes that she's got a lot of catching up to do since she wasn't with us.
Yeah, I'll just summarize because there's a lot of stuff. But
All right.
some big to-dos that finally happened is the secret stash and the crime spree were totally removed from the game. And everyone saw that coming. They said on Mafia Wars Live they weren't going to update it. It would probably be removed. And so there's no trace of those features anymore. The only problem is people like the crime spree because of those bonuses. And also, this is something Martin from Spotcombe noticed maybe like a month ago. Most people like go to their settings and remove the pop-ups that they don't want. The treasure chest was obviously one of them.
Right.
But those who keep that pop-up, you still get it on the first job you do every 24 hours. And it'll say, here's a golden treasure chest, blah, blah, blah. Well, if you check your inventory before and after you get that pop-up, you're not getting a treasure chest. And there's no way to get a treasure chest anymore.
Oh.
They're not giftable. They don't pop up in jobs, even though they say they do. So,
But I can still open the ones I've neglected.
yeah,
right?
if you have the keys and you have the chest,
You
then
neglect
sure.
me.
I'm sorry.
But I have a feeling that's going to be next, and actually they're removing Get Satisfaction, which a lot of people like that site.
It is a really good site for people that don't like the forum.
Right, nobody likes the forums because it's like the same group of people, and if you come in as someone new they don't know and just ask a question, you get blasted. Every time I comment on
Well, they're
there,
trying to
somebody-
keep the Irish kid in business.
Yeah. But I mean, there's only 2 moderators, and they were doing Get Satisfaction as well. They did have the PAC help with Get Satisfaction, but
He
we've
said,
said a lot.
screw that noise.
Well, it's been months since the PAC has done anything, unless you count beta test Mafia Wars 2. But
The bobblehead game?
yeah,
You love it.
so
Shit.
it
I
seemed
won't
like
even go in there.
when
I
they
had to. I needed my pole dancer.
Oh yeah, the pole dancer. We talked about that on a couple shows ago, and now
Did you
it
get
worked
yours?
out. Yeah, I got. And most people blocked. And we talked about them putting Mafia Wars 2 on the travel bar.